Ready to transition over to the power first, then the video.
Американская фирма Conceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
Make sure it's popped on, not off.
One person was stabbed during that fight at the theater in Oak Creek. Our Elaine Rojas Castillo has been following this story since early this morning and has severe delays. It all started about 10:15 last night at the South Shore Cinema on South 13th Street. Police say two groups got into a fight over what they call disruptions during a movie. Police, fire, and ambulance crews arrived shortly thereafter, blocking a large part of the theater's parking lot, and found a 19-year-old man stabbed multiple times. He was taken to the hospital and is recovering. Another 29-year-old man suffered injuries to his face. Take a listen to the police scanner audio recordings once officers made it to the scene.
These are the boys. Just read for my gentleman here that I had subdued with the tasers. Actually been stabbed in the back a couple times.
Police say they arrested 3 people and used a taser to get the fight under control. Reporting in the newsroom, Elaine Rojas Castillo, TMJ4 News.
You're listening to Truth. What was that truth that we just heard in the afternoon? I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. Clearly, the police have all the power. So if you were listening, there was an incident last night that Carrie Doney talked about in the news that talked about an altercation in a movie where people are upset about interruptions in the movie. And someone got stabbed. Now, I don't understand how you can get stabbed. Well, yes, I can. I can understand how people can get stabbed. What I don't understand is how two groups can get into a fight about disrupting a movie and then disrupt the movie. Happened at a place I would not have expected for it to happen because, well, one of the issues I'm having is that I like this theater. I've gone to this theater. I've watched movies in this theater. Oak Creek Police Department is investigating after a fight broke out at South Shore Cinema in Oak Creek. 10:14 last night, two groups fighting over disruptions during a movie. Talking, I'm assuming, talking, cell phones going, all that stuff, right? That's usually the normal thing that goes, but who knows? During the fight, a 19-year-old was stabbed several times in the back and neck. One story I read said he got stabbed 17 times. Expected to live. 29-year-old man was also injured. They took 3 people into custody. So here's my issue that I'm having with this story. Here's the the problem I'm having with this story. Who were the people? Like, who were the people that got arrested? Who were the people that got tased? Now, if you listen to the video from TMJ4.com, it clearly said that the law enforcement officer had to notify his supervisor that a use of force was deployed. He deployed his taser, and that he tased the person that was stabbed. So two things. You tased the victim, and the victim was so out of control that you had to tase him to control him. This all started with a group being loud in the theater during the showing of the superhero movie Black Adam a little after 10 o'clock. Disruptions led to a fight. I don't understand. I don't get it. Because the audio is clear that the officer tased the person who was the victim. So I started thinking to myself, what's the problem here? Why are these things starting to occur? Why in America are all these things starting to flare up? Is it because we have access to information and media is so quick that there's no longer a lag between something happening a day or two ago, 5 minutes after it happens? We know. 5 minutes after someone gets stabbed, we hear about it. But I'm disturbed. Somebody made a joke with me today and said they were giving up something for Lent. And I said, that's a little early if you're going to give up something for Lent. That's you're like maybe, let me see, November, December, January, February, March. Maybe March, yeah, you're a little early. But then I started thinking, we're in the last quarter. We've only got 60 more days left. And so many things are going on with America that I need to start getting rid of some things. I need to start letting some people go. I need to start letting some organizations go. I need to start letting go of places I go, things I do. It's time. I have officially started to not go anywhere. Because everywhere from now on is only going to get one chance. One thing happens, I'm out. One thing flares up, I'm out. I know where I go to hang out. I know what I do to hang out. I know where I'm not going to be going to hang out. But I'm disturbed, not by the fact that it happened and where it happened, because we don't know who the people are. We don't know the races involved. We don't know the genders involved. We don't know anything because they haven't released anything. But I got to tell you, and I'll say this up close and personal, I have to tell you, there is one thing that I know for a fact I will be avoiding in 2023. Matter of fact, I'm not waiting for Lent. I'm not even waiting for Thanksgiving. It hurts my heart to say it, but I will be giving up $5 Tuesday.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.